Stadium in Miami. It's the Georgia Bulldogs against the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Guys, Georgia versus Miami. Anytime these two teams get together, you've got to think back to their matchup last year in the college football playoff. A lot of these players already getting into it in pregame warmups. Familiar opponents, a little bit of redemption on their mind. I'll keep you posted how it's going down here. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense will keep it on the ground here. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
First down and 10 now. The back's got it. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Tough to see this in the opening minute of the game. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the grab, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
QB bootlegs here. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught on the crossing pattern.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Crosses the 10-yard line. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. After the run, there was a man down, injured on the field. To junior defensive tackle. The Hurricanes, they're moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. He's got a crease. Jukes to get past a man. Touchdown, Miami. They could not stop him.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they tried the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. On the run here, lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Miami offense is back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it. Again, ripping through the defense. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, the quarterback sees man-to-man before the snap, and he knows he's got the slant. Now it comes down to execution. He puts the ball right on the frame of the wide receiver, and it's a nice completion.
Favorable situation, 2nd and 4, if they pick up 6 on the first down pass. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands that he dropped it.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. He gets it away, directional kick with nice distance. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaks. Here he goes. Across midfield. At the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
They got caught trying to be aggressive. Look at all the defenders at the line of scrimmage. And when there's no levels like that, Chris, it's just one crease, and he's gone. The speed and athleticism, he takes it the distance all the way in for the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The double spin move. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Jukes to get free. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
It's an outstanding job up front of getting everybody targeted and blocked up. Puller does a great job. He's able to pull around and get that block on the 2nd level. But this is about patience and vision from the running back. You've got to set up those blocks in front of you, and then the vision to find the seam and take off. What a great run and a huge play for this offense.
So the false start will back them up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm? And the Georgia offense is back out on the field.
The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big... It's caught. He's got room. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To the air. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
It's Georgia on top right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's a draw play. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Dogs are in the red zone. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's 4th down. They're doing a great job.
The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Trying to create here on the move. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's a short completion at the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackled short of the 1st down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Chris, in my mind, if you run it on 3rd and long, you are telling yourself you're going to go for it on 4th down, in particular if you can get inside of that 4th and 3, 4th and 2 type of zone. Watch for the offense to go for it again. I wouldn't be surprised if they went right back to the option.
It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Nice grab. It's Humphreys. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
To throw, it's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Here comes a handoff. He's got space, and he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Give a lot of credit to this defense here because this is the right play call. They're trying to utilize the success of the last snap, an explosive run, and they're trying to throw play action and get these safeties down in the box and take a big shot over the top. And the defense was ready. Nobody bites, and the defensive line is able to get up the field and get after the quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Looking for a receiver. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Not the way you want to start a series. Backed up by the holding call. It's going to be second and long. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
The number one key to defend the screen pass is the ability to diagnose that it's going on, and this defense does a remarkable job. Look how quickly they understand what the offense is trying to do, and then they're there for a negative play. That's an outstanding job.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack, and now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
And the Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Fletcher. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down here for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Back to throw. It's Stockton. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Here comes the rush. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the grab. It's Humphries. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Frazier. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
It's a really good win for this defense, Chris. You feel like that possession is leading to a first down because first and second down success lead to a 3rd and short, and yet the defense is able to fight and get off the field here. I think this is a punt all day long. 3rd and short, own side of the field. Great stop.
So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. And it's good right down the middle.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Pass complete on a crossing route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also
Got an opening here. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. So the encroachment penalty now makes it first down and 5. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
Second down now after the sack. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. A deep shot for the score. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. On the ground, it's Phillips.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Stockton. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
He's got a crease. First down, looking for more now. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Humphreys. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. It's a run to the left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Back to pass. It's Stockton. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
The Bulldogs will have to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. The defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. Got a very comfortable 2nd down and 3 after that defensive penalty. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick completion to the tight end. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it 2nd down and long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. The receiver grabs it.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the sixth man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw and a really nice job by the quarterback all the way around.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's gone. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Gilbert. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
That was desperately needed from this defense. This offense has done a nice job today. They've been in rhythm, and they need to disrupt that, and they're able to do that with a tackle for loss. Now this offense is behind the chains. Good pursuit on the outside.
The offense faces a second and long after the loss with the first down completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. And when you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Their senior running back could be a crucial loss. We'll see if Holly can get an update soon. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Inside the 30. Ball is loose. Who can recover? Oh, recovers the fumble, picks up the first down, just like they drew it up.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
And the Canes will have 1st and 10 here. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? He could go inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. A huge defensive score.
I cannot believe he made that decision. He puts the ball in harm's way. It gets picked up, and it's taken back for 6. And now they have the lead, and this place is dead silent. Chris, you can hear a pin drop in here. All of that energy that they had as their offense was driving down the field, it is gone.
Offense will go for 2 here, trying to make the lead 7. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Stockton. He's running out of time here. He'll run it into the end zone for the 2-point try to build the lead up to 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? And they'll stop him after a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. There's the handoff. He's got space. Here he goes. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. With the catch, it's Humphreys. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. It's a wide receiver screen. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
And now they'll run it on the draw. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. We got a stoppage here for an injured Canes player. Senior defensive tackle. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read. It's a nice, productive game for this offense.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Got an opening here. He breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. The Bulldogs answer back with a score of their own.
Well, this is what makes him such a great player, is that once he breaks that first level and he gets to the 2nd and 3rd level, he's just so elusive and he's so explosive, and the defense just cannot corral him, and he takes off for a big touchdown. This guy is just electric on the outside. What a great back.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. This could be the game here. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Leaning on the run game here late. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. So now Miami will use their first timeout. Not ideal, you give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Touchdown, Georgia. He runs it into the end zone. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got a man down the middle. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their second timeout here. And they spend a timeout now after gaining the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Strap in for this exciting finish. The offense has one last drive with time ticking away. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jacobs. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it rip. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. Quick throw over the middle. And that battle is won by the wide receiver. He just took it away from the DB. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.